When I was 24, I was living in London. To make a long story short, I went there to study music and stayed there for 6 years. What does this have to do with filmmaking? At that time, I had the same passion for music as I now have for filmmaking. This is in fact about passion, about avoiding the mistakes I made once I returned to my hometown, Milan. Passion for arts in this country produces completely different attitudes, or at least here in Milan. Hanging out with fellow musicians just for the sake of playing, for the joy of playing, was impossible, and still is impossible. Everyone acts like a fucking superstar, even if they are a nobody. After graduating in the UK, I got a job as a guitar teacher in the very best music school we have in Italy. I connected with all these teachers and over 400 students every year. Whenever I proposed to hang out and play, they either inquired if it was a paid gig or made it extremely clear that they weren't interested, unless it was. They didn't have time. Yet, if I told you who these guys are or who the major artists they played with are, you wouldn't know them, I promise. But in Britain, it was a completely different story. Every day, and I mean every single day I lived there, I hung out with my fellow musicians at my apartment, their apartments, the school's staircases, the park, just for the pleasure of making music together. Some of these guys were my teachers. I cooked dinner at my place in between jam sessions with musicians from Pink Floyd, Mariah Carey, Ozzy Osbourne, just to name a few. That magical experience ended as soon as I touched down in Italy. I became a zombie, a mercenary. Just like everyone around me, I wasn't enjoying making music anymore. If you're interested in the whole story, check out this film I made called The Generalist. When I was struck by my passion for filmmaking, I knew exactly what to do, what not to become, to keep it going and the emotions flowing. In a nutshell, I committed to working on passion projects, like this YouTube channel. I'm sacrificing an enormous amount of my time into making these videos and short films, where not only do I not make a penny, but I have high costs in gear, location rentals, traveling, etc. I know that the moment this passion turns into a business, it's going to be distressing, tiring, and will suck the motivation and fun out of my soul. I have another job to sustain my humble lifestyle. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I don't have a car. I don't own my house, and that's okay. I don't need more than I have, which I think is too much already compared to the world's population. My riches are the joy and the fun I have for creating art, my passion projects, my videos and films. Lately, I've been working on a new short film called The Apology. You'll see it on this channel in about a week. I'm making this film with my family and friends on the weekends, during our evenings. One of those experiences that I'm grateful for. We're done with the shooting and now we are finishing up the editing. I wish that you too have found that passion that makes you wake up at 5 a.m. because you can't wait to start doing what you love. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time.